It is July 3rd. I'm heading down to San Pedro in South LA to work on a little passion project. We came down to JD Hobby, which is a hobby store that's been around for the past 25 years. My DP friend Erik Smith of Banana Man Films hit me up, and I had just gotten the DZO Pictor zooms, so we wanted to try those out. We paired them with the C400 and the C80. We had to switch the cameras into crop sensor mode because these are Super 35 lenses and the camera is full frame. You may wonder why the white lenses. Well, they were on sale on B&H for the Build Expo, and they were about $1,000 cheaper than the black version of the lenses, so they're white. We walked in and scouted the location. This was the first time that we had been here due to it being a passion project. We didn't have a proper tech scout. The store was absolutely jam-packed with merchandise that was collected over the past 25 years. The owner, Lou, even said himself that he doesn't think he has room for anything else in the store. This is Robert, the director, discussing with Erik our interview setup. They wanted to feel really tight and almost a claustrophobic feeling similar to the rest of the store, so we picked the owner's workbench area where he does the majority of his painting and model building. Might have been the tightest interview space that I've ever worked in. I was tasked at setting up our key light, which is much smaller than what we would normally use, but given the space, we could not get anything else in there, so we boomed over the F21X and got it right down next to our subject, just out of frame. This is Erik reviewing the shot. That's Justin sitting in for us. Justin filmed the majority of this BTS video, so thanks Justin for that. I am clamping the outer zip-up piece of a 5-in-1 reflector right to those shelves to give us a little bit of bounce. We didn't have any room for any stands or anything, so work with what you got. While they were capturing the interview, I was moving around the store capturing B-roll with the 50 to 125 Pictor zoom, which is a great lens for that because it zooms into 125 millimeters on the Super 35 mode sensor, and there's a minimum focus distance of about 2.5 feet, so really allowed me to get in and get details of everything going on in the store, which was nice. Here they're using a 100 millimeter macro lens for those ultra close-up shots of all the models and figures. Before moving to our exteriors, I reviewed my interior footage with the director Robert to make sure we were capturing everything he needed for the edit. And then we ended the day with Lou entering the store, and we set up a little scene where he's unlocking in the morning, entering for the day, and that leads into him sitting down at his workbench, which kicks off our interview.